hopping back on. What about her coaches?
All right. Well, first, before I get started, I want to thank you guys for hopping on. That tells me that you really want to move forward in your business. You're really taking the time to invest in yourself and your business. So thank you. And again, that shows me that you really want more. So what I'm going to do is just share some stuff with you, and then at the end I'll answer any questions that you might have. So I want you to be able to achieve, of course, the goals that you want to achieve in your business. And I know that it's not, you may not have the same goals as I do, and I totally understand that, and that's perfectly okay. Because we are the CEOs of our own business, and nobody else can take control of that. But I want to be able to be that person to help you grow and get to the point of where you want to be, whatever that may look like. So yesterday I had asked you guys to think really about what you want to achieve in your business. What does that look like? What do you need to change or do differently? Is it, your mindset? Is it fear? Is it procrastination? That's one of my weaknesses, is I put things off, and I know that procrastination is really the stealer of success. So that's something that I've, focused on trying to change. And, really, what are you willing to do or not do to start moving forward with your goals? So with that said, I will be scheduling a half an hour times to chat with you. I'd like to do it every week, and I'd like it to be, really a time for us to sit and focus on each other, or on you, really, me focusing on you, and, not impeding with things. So I really take some time to think about what days and times work best for you. Wendy, I know your schedule can change from time to time, and Nicole, you mentioned yours is going to be changing too. So, just think about that. We're going to focus on your team as well. So I invited them to this. So, that's why I'm recording. We can share the recording with them. So, after this call, I will be sending out a text, so expect that. And, one of the things that I wanted to share with you is that where I would be if I didn't find Carol. And there are so many people out there that need you, need us. And sometimes we have to put what's in our mind aside to help them and really do things. So, where I was when Carol found me was not in a good place. I will share that I do suffer from depression. And when Carol and I found each other,
Lavinda, you might want to mute them because it's like a lot of feedback.
How do I do that?
Just go to participants, and then you should be able to see mute all.
Oh.
And then you guys just come off mute whenever you want to speak.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's all new. Hey, we're learning and growing, right? Okay. Yep. All right. So, when Carol found me, again, I was in a pretty bad place. I was unhealthy. I was depressed. I was financially, drowning. And with that said, with this program, I initially went into it for my health, and I was able to, achieve that, as you guys know. But what I want to share with you of the possibilities, and I know, I'm not way up there in levels or anything, but I just need to share with you the possibilities of just digging in a little bit. And, within a year, not only did I lose the weight, I became healthy, I was helping people, which, you know, has really become an amazing passion. I was able to pay off a couple credit cards, small ones. And, you know, moving forward, I've been able to, as you know, I mean, we built this house now. It's not free. I'm paying a mortgage, of course, but thank God my dad was able to build that and not charge us, you know, a fee for his services. We paid a cost, but it's still, you know, we're paying more mortgage than we did on the previous house. Matter of fact, it almost doubled. And we, you know, the deck, the pool, and all that, I would not have been able to do that without helping people, of course, and, you know, being financially, I don't want to say stable because I'm not quite there yet. Just to share what 1 year can do. My first year coaching, and I'm taking this back from taxes, my first year coaching, I made $11,000 in that year. Last year, 2018, we were doing our taxes, and I could not believe it. Not only did I double my Optavia income, I didn't even triple it. I went from 11,000 in 1 year to 46. Guys, let me tell you, what could that bring to you and your family? And I don't want to focus on, you know, all of the finance part of it, but seriously, helping people around you, loving the people and helping them really can get you towards your goals. And we need to focus on the people part, and that will bring you to where you want to be in your mind and your finances and health. And going back to the mind part of that, yes, I still have you know, bouts here and there of a little bit of depression, but let me tell you, it is nowhere where it was. So think about the people that you know, or even people that you don't know. They are looking for this. They are looking for something. They need our help. So we need to take those actions to do that. And again, I know my goals aren't yours. And I get that and I understand that, and it's all great. But my goals are pretty big. I want to achieve all that I can through this business. So, you know, there's people out there looking for you. I want to kind of do a little experiment. And this is something that I've done in the past, and it really, really resonated with me. So Nicole, are you still driving, or are you in a spot? Oh, wait a minute.
I'm a passenger. We're on our way to my son's football game. I'm a passenger.
Okay, good. Okay, all right. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I want you to dream. And when I say dream, I want you to dream big. I want you to think of something that you never ever thought could be achievable. So, you know, it's really time for us to relax, reflect, and release. Close our minds to stress. Open it to the possibilities. I want you to leave should, would, could out of your vocabulary. I want you to replace that with I am, I can, and I will. And I don't want you to put yourself in a position where you have to wait. I want you to open your heart and your mind to really go for what you want. So let's say you took action today. You took action today to achieve the goals and dreams that you want for you and your family. What would that look like a year from now? All the people you love are getting healthy. You're able to do things financially you couldn't do before. You're taking vacations. You might be even giving money to charity that you really want to help. Remodeling your house, buying a car, maybe even a new home. Now I want you to fast forward 5 years. You've paid off your debt. maybe quit your job. Or you could be bringing your husband, your significant other home from working a stressful job. Now I want you to fast forward to 10 years from now. You are living the life you've always dreamed of. And I want you to continue to think about that. What can that look like? What does that give you and your family, your children, your grandchildren? Keep that in your forefront of your mind. But now, what I want you to do, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to imagine not taking action today and looking at 1 year, 5 year, 10 years down the road, and you are exactly where you are today. It's not a good feeling. And if you're not getting emotional over this, guys, you're not dreaming big enough. So, there's a great opportunity out there for us, great opportunity out there for the people that we love and for the people that are around us. There's a great opportunity for the people we haven't even met yet. We haven't even met them yet. And we have what they're looking for. So I want you to think about all that. Dream a big dream. Think about, what you want to gain. Maybe not for just yourself, but for the people around you. And think about the people that could really, really use our help in their health, in their mindset, in their finances. Not everybody needs to lose weight, but people might really be stressed out in their jobs and they're looking for something. So there's great opportunities out there. We have that all-inclusive trip coming up in April, and you know what? It is really not too late. What we do now, and we could achieve it by the end of October, and maintain all that by the end of December. We can go on that trip. And we're a small team, guys. We are a small team, but you know what? We are mighty, and I want to show you off. I want to show everybody that you guys are strong and mighty, and you do what it takes to get to where you want to go. And I would love for us all to be on that trip. That would be so amazing. So that trip is April 19th through the 24th. The qualifications, we can talk about that in our personal conversation that we're going to schedule. But the qualifications are out there if you want to take a look at them. They are so doable. I'm telling you, they really are, if you just take the time and take the actions to get there. I am launching a Fischbach coach team retreat. So I'm planning a weekend, so it's not going to take you away from your jobs. And it's just going to be a time for us to reflect and talk about where we are, where we want to be, and things like that. I'm planning on it probably sometime between February, April. I'd like us all to get together earlier, but as some of you know, my husband's leaving for Poland for a year, so I want to be able to focus on you, and that's why I'm waiting for the beginning of the year. And I am going to take care of the hotel cost. That's on me, okay? So I'll be paying for the hotel. So how do we get there? It's really all hands on deck. So the qualifications for the retreat is, if you are not a senior coach right now, reach senior coach by the end of October, and you want to maintain that through the end of December. And I'm kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Taking the incentive trip and kind of helping you with this incentive, if that makes any sense. So if you're a current coach, reach senior coach by the end of October, sustain through the end of December. If you're currently a senior coach, you want to reach ED by the end of October and sustain that through December. If you're currently And ED, grow 1 new senior coach by the end of October and maintain that through the end of December. So how can we do that, guys? Well, there's a bunch of different ways. Take action is the main thing. Take action. Do your Facebook post. If you have not watched that video that Carol posted in our team messenger, watch that video. It gives a lot of really good information about posting on Facebook and how to start the conversations. And there's a couple different ways that the trainer shows you. So you'll definitely want to watch that. The conversations, it really helps you to build a relationship with people. Make a list of the people that you want to help, whether it's health, mind, or finances. Tip calls. Tip calls are so important. And I know sometimes your client doesn't want to do a tip call, but we don't want to give them that choice. We want to tell them up front that you are going to meet your support team. When I do my health assessments, I let them know that right away. You know, when we're a week in, you're going to be losing weight. You're going to feel great. So we are going to hop on a call with my mentor and your support team, because God forbid, if anything happens to me, you know who to reach out to. Okay. So tip calls are really important. And what that does for you, it helps you learn. So when you're growing in your business, you will eventually know how to do a tip call once you're ED and higher. And it gives your client an extra look at, you know, what the possibilities are. Of course, we're giving them tips, but we want to also share what it has done for us, because they might not connect with your story, but maybe they'll connect with my story, or maybe they'll connect with Carol's story. Okay, so tip calls are really important. And we also we drip a little bit of the coaching in there, because you never know, they might want to coach somewhere. They might not right then and there, but they might sometime down the road. So we want to always share what is available to them. Hope and Health Nights. They are, I know I'm going to be scheduling one of those soon. They are really important to get people, your current clients, the people that you want to be clients, or people that you want to help, to come and really see what the possibilities are there too, and see real people, because we post, you know, all this stuff on Facebook, and they want to be able to really connect with you and with others that are having success in the program. So Nicole, with you and your team, I will travel. Let's pick a time, let's pick a day to come up and do this, because you know, I know you have a lot of people surrounding you, and I'd really love to help you in that area. Okay, so think about that. Let's see. Oh, and you know what? Show it in your attitude. Show it in your words. Express it in your voice. Show enthusiasm, because if you're not showing how exciting this is for you, then people are not going to be connected, and they're not going to know how awesome it could be for them. And then, you know, we could talk about in our conversations that we're going to schedule, we could talk about, you know, the details and the specifics of what you want to do and how you want to grow, and you know, the trip and everything. So what I want to do is open it up to you guys. Do you have any questions? You know, let me unmute you.
Hey, Linda.
Yes.
Share about living up to the end, like your example of the other day when you were tying on clothes.
With the what?
Where you were the other day when you were living, like when
yes. So, yeah, let me share that real quick. I'm going to unmute you again.
Yeah,
or mute you again. So I was telling Carol, I keep missing these crazy opportunities, and I think about it after the fact. So, you know, really being an Optivian in the forefront as you being an Optivian. Like the other day, I was in, I can't remember if it was Kohl's or wherever, but anyway, I was in the dressing room. They didn't have a mirror. So I stepped out, and they had the big mirror, and there was another woman in there. So I stepped out, and I had this really cute outfit on, and she said, "Oh my gosh, that looks so great on you. That would never look good on me." I said, and I said, "Thank you." That's all I said was "thank you." And I left, and I'm like, oh my God, I could have said, I couldn't have done this a year ago. If you would have seen me a year ago, I would not have been able to wear this outfit. And that would have opened up conversations. So, you know, really living in the moment, really paying attention to the people around you and what they're saying could really boost you as well. So I thank you, Carol, for bringing that up, because, you know, that has really opened up my mind a little bit further on, you know, what to look for and what to pay attention to when you're out and about. You know, of course, you're not focusing on that. You're not thinking of that. But when that arises, you want to be in that moment. Okay, so let's see. Unmute. All right, so do you guys, Wendy, Nicole, do you have any questions?
No, I don't. It was a good call.
Okay, I hope so. Nicole? Oh, is she frozen? Oh, muted. Unmute. It won't unmute you.
I had the same thing happen the other day.
Did you? Isn't that crazy? It's like you leave. It's like, oh no, I could have said something. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know.
I happened to go.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out, girlfriend.
What I'll share with you guys is it is a mindset shift with that. It doesn't just naturally happen, but once you practice it, you almost have to go into the mindset of everyday living Optivia, like living it out loud. Every scenario, every time you're around people, it's Optivia, because there are people that you're gonna be standing beside every day that is praying for an answer. And I said to Lavinda about this person that said something to her. Okay, God may have put that person in there for a reason right then, for her to have the opportunity to change her life. You know, we don't know that, you know, but so that's why every opportunity, so we have to become Optivia. And I know that sounds like, for some people that might sound weird, but you do. If you become Optivia, and because it's changed your life, and if you become Optivia, you will just start having people that'll just be planted right in front of you that want this program, that are looking for this solution. And if Optivia has changed your life, shout it from the rooftops. Don't be afraid. You know, don't be, I mean, think of where you guys were and think of where you are now. You know, you all have had amazing transformations. And you've got so many people out there that you could share it with. And then I'm going to share this too. And Wendy, I know you've had a little more challenges with the coaches, and your coaches haven't really been coachable and teachable. But Nicole, I know you have a few coaches coming on. And, you know, we've got to realize, like, not only this has changed our body, but it's changing our mind, and it can change the finances by helping other people. And we, by not sharing it, or by not, like, I'm not saying being involved with them, that's not the right words, but, you know, helping them, like Nicole, you know, it would be great if Lavinda, and I could even be on the call too, we do a call with your coaches on what their goals are, because when they first became a coach and we did the meet and greet, it's all new. They don't even know what's possible. But if we can help them to believe and know what is possible, then they could begin to dream a little bit, just like we did with you, Nicole, that time. Like, okay, so what do you want? And I remember at the beginning, you're like, well, I don't really know. But then they got back on, and you're like, okay, we want to redo our kitchen, you know? Optivia can do that, you know? So I would love, and Lavinda would love, to be able to know what your coaches What is it they've wanted to do that they haven't been able to do that this now could possibly do for them? And I think that will really help in every way. And Wendy, we're going to find you some coaches, girl. We got to find you some people that want this. So.
I need them.
And, you know, again, you might not even have met them yet, you know? So.
True.
And the more people you talk to, that's the whole thing. If we don't talk to anybody, we're not going to meet those people. But if we talk to people and we build that relationship, like I have a girl that came on, I'm getting ready to announce her as a coach. Her and I spoke over 3 years ago about programming. And she was finally ready 3 weeks ago to start. But we kept relationship. And I didn't really even talk about Optavia much. But we kept relationship throughout. And she finally reached out when she was sick and tired of being sick and tired. She was out of breath on vacation trying to climb some steps. And she said, you know what, that was the last straw. That's where I was. And she's got on plans. She's done amazing. And she decided to coach 2 weeks in. And that's where Lavinda was. Lavinda was 2 weeks in. But she is so excited. And it's like she posted her first week. I didn't even know she was going to post, but she had seen my posts for so long. She knew what to do. She just posted about like her success the first week. I'm like, wait a minute, what? This person's, you know, she went ahead and posted. So you might have people that you have talked to that they just don't realize, you know, from before, you know, that it's possible. And so continue to build that relationship with them, but keep talking to people, because the only difference between the people that are really growing big businesses and the people that are beginning to grow businesses is they haven't talked to enough people yet. And those people have committed to do the work because they do want a bigger, better life, you know? So just keep talking to people. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Get out of your comfort zone. And Lauren talked about that on the call the other night about, I mean, she had to kick fear in the face, and she sent a message to someone that's been on her heart about coaching the program, not necessarily doing the program, but coaching the program. And the guy, he was interested. He said, you know what, this is what I've been looking for. All of these other programs have talked to me and it wasn't a good fit, but this is a good fit for what I do. And he's like a trainer or something, you know, so it's a good fit. So she had to kick fear in the face and do it. And she's so excited. And now it's like, okay, I can talk to anybody. Once she did it, she realized it wasn't that bad. So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
So
sorry.
Let's all, you know, kick fear in the face and take action to do what, you know, to get to your goals. And again, we're going to talk about those. And seriously, guys, dream big. There's God puts dreams in our hearts and our minds for a reason. And, you know, it's not going to be given to us. He wants you to work towards it too. You know, he's not going to just hand it to us. So, you know, work towards those dreams that you want for you and your family. And again, you know, I don't know what those are, but I definitely want to find out, and I want to help you get there. We're going to do this together, guys. And that's, you know, one of the changes that I'm making is I need to be more focused on helping you guys reach your goals. And that's what I'm jumping and focusing on for you. So let's do this. And like I said, I'll text you guys, and we'll pick a day and time that works for us. Okay. All right. And what I want to do is just end with a poem that a friend of mine wrote, and it's called "Have You Fulfilled Your Dream?" And so here we go. I believe that we are all destined to be all that we can be. It is determined before we are even born, our fate, our destiny. How we choose to walk the road, which through life shall guide your way, will determine where we end up and how we will live our days. Will you fulfill your dream before your life is through? Will you give it your all in everything you do? We are soulfully destined to be all we can be. He has laid it out for you. Just follow his plan. There will be many roadblocks, but don't look the other way, or you will miss his direction. For when it's time, he will say, you may walk now, my child. Your destiny is near. And the blessings will flow so rampant They first may not be clear, but when the holy waters recede and the vision becomes bright, you will then realize the road you chose to stay on was right. Will you fulfill your dreams before your life is through? Will you be all you can be in everything you do? Are you walking the road, moving away from your dream? Stop and redirect yourself. It's easier than it seems. I believe that we are all destined to be all we can be. Before that little girl becomes a woman and the little boy becomes a man, they dreamed of all the things that they could grow up to be. Never too far-fetched, those dreams were clear to see. Will you fulfill your dreams before your life is through? Will you be all you can be with everything you do? I believe that we are destined. It's not too hard to see. The plan has started in motion. Now let's go get our dream. All right, guys, have a good day and love ya. Bye.
Thank you.